Hi guys, today I'm probably doing my most exciting video ever. I'm gonna be doing my official makeup trial for my wedding. I feel like you guys are almost as excited as I am for me to get married, and I just knew that I couldn't go and do like my makeup trial without you guys. I'm gonna do the makeup that I'm planning on doing on my wedding day. I'm really excited to have partnered with Estee Lauder. I actually approached them to do this video with them. So I've picked my favorite products amongst all their brands. I've got Tom Ford, Bobbi Brown, Estee, La Mer, Clinique, MAC, Jo Malone. So I'm gonna be doing my makeup with these products, and essentially it's gonna be what I'm wearing on my big day. So I'm really excited to share. I'm gonna take my sweet time today. I wanna enjoy the ritual. This is like my ultimate makeup look. I'm meant to feel my most beautiful in the world on this day, and I already feel so happy. Okay, if you're a member of the notification squad, that is you're subscribed, have your notifications turned on, and you leave a comment within the first 12 hours, please also like the video, you could win this Bobbi Brown Bronze Glow highlight. But I have a new one still in the packet for you. So I'm going to go ahead, zoom you in, and we can start on the base. So I'm going to be using two primers on my wedding day. I will use a mattifying one on my forehead and then an illuminating one on my cheeks. This is the Estee Lauder Mattifier, and I am going to be using double wear on my wedding day. I'm sure of it. So I will be sure to use the primer that matches it, which is this one. That is one of my big philosophies on makeup. I often find I get best results if I use products that are designed to be working together. Then the illuminating primer, I can just apply to my cheeks. Foundation, Estee Lauder Double Wear SPF 10. I wanted to go with double wear. Firstly, my wedding is outdoors and it's in summer, so I do need the SPF. It is SPF 10. It's the perfect amount of coverage for me, and I just love the effect that it has on the skin. This is a foundation that I just keep coming back to. So today I'm using 3N1 Ivory Beige, but I find that I'm often 2N1, 3W1 or 4N1. It just depends on what stage of my face tan I have on. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply my foundation. So I've got that on a paddle brush for optimum coverage. I'm gonna start at the center of my face and then blend out. Just gonna pat over everything, because one thing about paddle brushes, you get more coverage, but you can also get streaks. So just tap over what you've done. Perfect match, love it. So I mixed 2N1 Desert Beige, 3N1 Ivory Beige, because I'm a beige. I am going to have this part of my body exposed in my dress, so it is important that my makeup matches my décolletage skin. I love that. I love the finish of that. It's beautiful. I keep coming back to that foundation, and I'm excited to have it as a part of my big day. Cream concealer. Definitely want to use a cream concealer to brighten up under my eyes. I know photography can enhance darkness under the eyes, and I definitely do get annoyed by that. This is the Instant Full Coverage Concealer from Bobbi Brown. I'm going to put some in here where I get darkness, and it really annoys me, and I mention it in every video. You must be getting sick of it. I'm going to put some on these blemishes and definitely around my mouth and around my nose. I'm then just going to tap it out with the warmth of my finger. So I know that there's product on my finger, and then I'm gonna take it out to the outer edge. I get my wrinkles around my eye at the outer part of the eye, and then there are also a lot under there, so you might see that where I put it, it's below my wrinkles. I don't put it over the top, so I like try to put most of the product away from my wrinkles, and then I blend up into the wrinkles so that there's not as much there to crease. So that's concealed it all perfectly. Other side. Blends in so seamlessly over this foundation. It's a good match. My base looks great. I really like it. Those concealers did a great job. So for my eyebrows, my beloved eyebrows, I love these babies. I'm gonna take the Tom Ford Brow Sculptor in Taupe. I just want something really easy, right? I know I'm not technically gonna be, actually my eyebrows I definitely will be doing myself, but I just want something easy that will not stress me out, because if I take a brow pomade or something, it's much easier for me to mess up and it takes a lot more time. Brow pencils save me time, and I don't need much because, as you know, I've had my eyebrows done. So I really want to look natural at my wedding. I don't want it to look too sculpted and too defined. So, I mean, that only took me, what, 60 seconds? So let's do the other one. 3 guesses what I'm doing next. I'm just gonna take my foundation brush and work it through the head of the brow. Eyebrows and eyeliner stress me out the most when I'm doing my makeup, so I need that step to be really simple. I also want it to be the right color. Taupe is normally the color I'll go for because I like a more neutral or ashy brow. Next, I want them to stay in place. I'm gonna take the matching fiber brow gel in Taupe from Tom Ford. Not that my eyebrows are gonna be flapping about in the wind, but I do sometimes get like 1 or 2 eyebrow hairs that try to point down. So I wear eyebrow gel like every day. So happy with how it's going. This is what I would consider my base. I'm just gonna powder my forehead. I'm so excited. They sent me the La Mer powders, the translucent sheer press powder and the loose powder. The loose powder, wow, this has had a makeover since I used it. This was my holy grail powder for years. And I mean, I'm talking ages ago though, like it was in a little plastic container. Now it's in this luxurious frosted glass one. And I have to say, I love the fact that I'm using Estee Lauder companies for my wedding day because of the luxuriousness and the experience of using it. And you guys know that is why I love makeup. I love the feeling that I'm spoiling myself, doing something special for myself. That's why I love makeup. And so I feel like, can you imagine on your wedding day, like picking up this little powder puff and just, oh, that's gonna be me. I'm gonna use the little powder puff. Just a very small amount. Oh, I remember why I loved this. I'm so excited that I've got this again. I'm not gonna take the powder up under my eyes. It's one thing I don't really like to do. I don't like too many layers of product over where my eye wrinkles are. So I'll just leave it there. Just gonna sweep away any excess, because it's not easy to like blend or buff that product into the skin from the little powder puff. My T-zone is really the only area that gets oily, so that's the only place that I need it. They also sent me the pressed version, which is good because I can keep this in my bridal purse for if I do need to touch up. Like I said, it's very probable that my wedding could be 35 to 40 degrees because it's in January. Toward the end of January, it's gonna be sweltering unless it happens to be raining, in which case it would be extremely humid. I'm definitely gonna need powder because it's just the nature of my face, isn't it? Okay, moving on to eyeshadow. I love the look of a wet lid, so I picked this eyeshadow palette, Golden Mink from Tom Ford. I pick it because it has these, they look metallic, but they kind of come out like a metallic glossy look. I don't know if you can see that. It's like a wet look. I dig it, I vibe it. I love that effect. So this is it. Golden Mink #1 from Tom Ford eyeshadow quad. I'm gonna mix the 2 shades on my finger. Oh, perfect. I'm gonna do my inner corner. I'm gonna take the little applicator and put MAC Fix Plus on it. People diss these little applicators, but they shouldn't. They can be very useful. So I'm gonna take the golden one and I'm just tapping it into the inner corner. The Fix Plus just makes it a little bit more intense there. Got that brightness and sparkliness on the inner corner, but it's a really refined sparkle. It's very light. It's just gonna catch the light while I'm under the lights at my wedding, and it's gonna be perfect. I'm gonna take some of the lighter shade, dust that over my brow bone. Can you see it just, it doesn't add shimmer, it just adds glow. Gonna tap a small amount on the blending brush of the brown and then very lightly create a shadow in the socket. Under the eye. Take a clean brush, just soften out all the edges. Not that it's not soft, but I'm gonna be spending extra time than usual. on my makeup for this day. I'll then take a brown eyeliner. This is the Clinique Pretty Easy. It is my favorite type of eyeliner. It is not a felt tip. I do like felt tips, but I find that these work easier for me because the bristles are more flexible, so it doesn't get caught on little wrinkles in my eye and stuff. I'm gonna start at the outer half of my eye and do a wing. Once the eyeliner is on, I'm gonna take the eyeshadow to create the soft eyeshadow wing effect. I'm gonna press it over the top. So I've just smoked that out. I'm not wearing fake eyelashes at my wedding because I will probably cry. I'm a super emotional person and I'm almost definitely gonna cry. I'm going to be getting eyelash extensions. So waterproof mascara on my lower lashes so that if I cry, I'm not screwed. And then for my upper lashes, I like a lot of volume. This is the Lash Flutter to Full mascara. It's actually pretty cool. It has these notches down the bottom that you can twist. So you've got, you know, full, medium, fluttery, and you twist it so that you get a custom amount of mascara on your brush. Okay, so my eyes are done. I'm gonna take the sculpting blush from Estee Lauder in 120 Sensuous Rose. I'm picking just a more neutral blush. I don't want anything too crazy. I'm going to take Bobbi Brown Pink Glow highlighter. And here, what's left of my brush, I'll just dust it here. Beneath my cheekbones, I'll take my Tom Ford Skin Illuminating Powder Duo in Moonlight. Moving on to my lips, I'm of course going to have a nice nude lip. I'll take MAC Boldly Bare Lip Liner. I'm going to mix Honey Love and Faux. I'm going to put Honey Love in the center. And then I'm going to put Faux around the edges a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of lip gloss on the center of my lips. This is Boy Bait. And it's a peachy color, so it matches that color I put in the center. I'm gonna finish with Prep and Prime from MAC Fix Plus. I'm just gonna put it up. And then turtle head into it.
To finish off the makeup and hair and everything, you have to of course have a beautiful fragrance. I'm so sorry for the voiceover, I had accidentally turned off my microphone. So I love Jo Malone London. I love Wood Sage and Sea Salt, the one I'm holding there in my left hand. But that fragrance, despite my love for it, doesn't particularly fit the vibe of my wedding day. My wedding dress is extremely romantic, so you can actually book your own Scent Your Wedding consultation where the fragrance stylist at Jo Malone London can actually help you pick some fragrances and mix fragrances to get your own unique scent for the big day. And my wedding is going to be much more romantic. My dress is very romantic, so here I've been paired with Peony and Blush Suede. So I'm going to be able to layer this with my Wood Sage and Sea Salt, and it's going to make my own custom scent. And that's actually what Jo Malone London fragrances are designed to do. You can mix and match and layer fragrances to make your own custom fragrance. And with those two fragrances on, my look is actually complete. I hope you guys enjoyed the look.
If you have been a bride before, I would love to get some advice from you guys. Maybe something that you wish that you had done that you hadn't, something that you did do that you regretted, something that you didn't do that you wish that you had done. Don't forget to leave your tips in the comment section, and I hope you guys enjoyed my wedding makeup look. Bye.